Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Naomi and thanks so much for clicking to watch another video. Alrighty guys, in today's video, as promised, I have a tutorial on how to add jewels and lock accessories and shells, beads to your hair. So if you're interested in that, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you guys the products that I am using for today's video. I have some rubber bands, just some rubber bands. I know in my other videos, I showed you guys the extra big ones, like the jumbo ones, but today I'm gonna be using these small, just regular sized rubber bands. So I have that. You're also gonna need a bobby pin. So just a regular sized bobby pin. You don't want the jumbo ones. You kind of want something with, that's kind of small as you can possibly get it, just so they can fit through the beads and fit through the shells that we're gonna use. And then I have some cowrie, I think it's cowrie, C-O-W-R-I-E shells, and they look like this. So I have about four of them. I already have one in my head. So I have some of these, and then I have some gold rings. So just a regular gold hoop ring that I might put in my hair. And then I also got some actual Loc jewelry. So there's this wonderful girl, she's on Instagram, and I'll have her Instagram name like right below. And she sells jewelry on Etsy for your locks. And I'll probably have the picture of what I bought like right here so you guys can see the whole set. But she is literally amazing with packaging, presentation, like all that. She had a wonderful note in here for my delivery, for my order. And so I'm trying to show you these without dropping them. So like I said, I'll probably have a picture over on this side, but let me actually show you guys one by one. So here's one piece right here. How cute is that? This is purple, and then there's a leaf at the bottom. And then I have this piece right here. This is also purple. That's how that looks. Super duper cute. And then I have this piece, which is probably my favorite. Like, look at that. Look how pretty that is, right? Cute. And then I already installed two of them in my hair. So there's one right here. You guys can see that one. How cute is that? And then the other one is right here. So super duper cute. And I'm gonna show you guys how to install those as well. So yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, and she included some free beads in my order as well. So I have this that I just put on a super skinny lock because it fit. And then I have another bead, which is right here. And then she also gifted me another cowrie shell. So yeah, we're gonna install these. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I'm gonna first start off with a cowrie shell, just because I feel like that's like the most popular one. And doing some research on the internet, on YouTube, watching videos just like this, I found two methods that I thought might be helpful for me. One of them is particularly helpful for thicker locks, and then the other one is helpful for thinner, kind of like smaller, maybe pencil size and smaller locks. So just to give you guys an idea, this would be a more smaller, thin lock, one that could basically fit inside of a bead. And then I have other locks that are much thicker, that are kind of like the size of a Sharpie pencil or a Sharpie marker. So I have those size locks. So, and most of my locks look like this. So I'm gonna show you guys the one that's for the skinnier locks, and then the other one that's for the thicker locks. By the way, y'all, I added the beads back to my hair, my little sprinkles. Duh, should have showed y'all that first. But yeah, so I added the sprinkles back to my hair. But yeah, so I'm gonna use this lock because the end of this, I feel like, is thin enough for me to go through the cowrie shell. So yeah, let's go ahead and use this lock. Alrighty, I put the rest of my hair out of the way so I can freely work with this one. But first thing I'm gonna do, again, this is the version for the people who have thinner, smaller locks. So what I'm gonna do is take my bobby pin and take a cowrie shell. So you'll notice that when you get the shells, they'll have a front. This is the front that you kind of want people to see. And then if you flip it over, here is the back. And the back has an opening right here for you to stick your, or basically like thread your hair through. So front of the shell and then the back of the shell. So I'm going to take my bobby pin and I am going to basically put my hair in between the bobby pin. So I'm gonna open the bobby pin up like that, find my lock, and then I'm going to basically feed my lock inside of the bobby pin. So it should look something like that. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. And I have a little extra hair out right at the bottom. So what I'm gonna do is, if you guys have ever installed beads in your hair, it's literally the same thing. Basically, you're threading your hair through the shell in this case. So I'm gonna take the front of the, or the other end of the bobby pin, and I'm gonna stick it in the back of my cowrie shell, and I'm basically gonna put it through the hole until it comes to the front side. So it might take a little maneuvering, but you should, as you can see, I'm going through the back and I'm just trying to maneuver it to find the front of the shell. Okay, so then once you thread it through the front of the shell, it should pretty much look like this. You should see the front of the bobby pin sticking through, and mind you, I'm still holding on to my hair that is attached to the bobby pin. You want to make sure not to lose that. So what I'm gonna do is pretty much pull the bobby pin through. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I'm kind of pulling it through, and I think I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of try to close up for you guys. So as you can see, my hair, the end of my hair has been pulled through with the bobby pin. So I'm just gonna take the bobby pin off of my hair, the end of my hair. And so you should have something that looks like this. So you can see my hair has been pulled through the cowrie shell, and now it'll be facing front. This is the front, and of course that's the back with the opening. And so what I'm gonna do here is loop. So this piece of hair that's sticking out at the end, I'm just gonna loop it upward like that. So hopefully you guys can see that. So like I said, I just took that piece of hair, and I might make it a little shorter so it's not that much hair. So just took that piece of hair, and now I'm looping it upward, and I'm holding it with this finger here, just like that. So that's how it's gonna look on the end of my hair. So then to secure this in a non-permanent way, I'm just gonna take a rubber band and secure it at the end of my hair. I'm just gonna secure the shell to my hair with the rubber band and probably loop it a couple times just to make sure it doesn't fall off. Okay, and of course I'm using black rubber bands. I feel like they have clear rubber bands, and they also have brown rubber bands if your hair is dyed like a dark brown or light brown type of color, just so it'll blend in more with your hair. But since I have black hair, black rubber band works just fine for me. So that is how the end of it looks. And you can barely see the rubber band. And even if you can't see the rubber band, I really don't care, because I feel like I can take these off super easily, move them around. If I don't want any shells in my hair, I don't have to, I can just take them out. So there's that one. And then it's dangling just like that. Like I was saying, you do want the front of the cowrie shell to show versus the back of it, because it's just prettier. So there's that one. I'm gonna take my hair out. And so yeah, there is a shell right there. Okay, so this one is much thicker. As you can see, the end is a little bit smaller as well, but we're gonna ignore that. But yeah, so here is one of my thicker locks. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it that way. So you still need the cowrie shell, of course, and you still need the bobby pin. So I'm gonna take the bobby pin, and what I'm gonna do is use a rubber band. So bobby pin, rubber band. And just like I would thread my hair through the bobby pin, I'm gonna thread the bobby pin through the rubber band. So you should have something that looks like that. And then I am going to basically thread this, like I said, the rubber band is acting like my hair. So I'm just gonna thread this rubber band through the back of the cowrie shell, just like we did before. So now that I have that cowrie shell through the bobby pin. I'm just gonna pull it all the way through, but I'm going to stop where, and I'm trying to show you guys this without messing up. So now that I have the bobby pin through the cowrie shell and then the rubber band is kind of in the middle just like that, I'm gonna take the end of my bobby pin without releasing it from the rubber band, and I'm gonna loop it into this side right here. Okay, and so I'm looping that through to make a loop like this. And I know this is kind of hard to see, but I have looped my rubber band around the cowrie shell. So now that I have this, I am free to take the bobby pin off. So hopefully I can show you guys better. And then I have this little contraption right here. So got the rubber band, and then it is looped around the cowrie shell. So kind of how I just showed you guys with this hair, or with this lock, the rubber band is acting as my hair. Instead of putting my hair through, because my lock is thicker, you can just put the rubber band through, and then you are free to put this shell anywhere on your hair you like. I saw some videos where they had 2 rubber bands. So one was at like the top of the shell, just like mine is, and they had another rubber band at the bottom. And then what they did was they basically just attached it to kind of like where this one is, or like the middle of a lock. They put it right up here. And I thought that was really cool. But I'm gonna add this one to the end of my lock, if I can find it again. Where'd it go? Oh, this one right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the bottom of my lock, and I'm gonna put it pretty far down my lock, probably about right here. And then of course, using, like I said, the rubber band, you can just attach it to your hair like normal. Okay, so here it is right at the very bottom of my lock. And so just how it lays, just like that, right in front of my face. So, okay, so moving on to the last part of the video, we're gonna go ahead and install some lock jewelry. So I really just pulled this one out of my hair just because it was easier to install. I was trying to find another lock that I wanted it to go, but I don't know, I didn't want to have too many things going on in my head. So I'm just gonna reinstall this one for you guys on camera. So as you can see, there are like basically 2 components to the jewelry. There's the charm that comes dangling on the end of it, and then there is the wire piece that actually goes around your hair. And so this one, because this is made, if you guys can see the circumference, it's made for a slimmer lock. The girl that I buy these from, she makes them to fit your lock, so you just kind of tell her what size you're looking for, and then she can customize it to your lock. So if you have super skinny ones or thicker ones, then she can make them for you. So this was before she started doing that. So this is a smaller set. So I just have to attach these to some smaller locks. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one back, and as you can see, like, this is on the thicker side, but this part is not as thick as the end of my lock. So I'm gonna go ahead and reattach to this one. So it's pretty much the same procedure as putting in a bead or a cowrie shell that we did. We're gonna use the good old trusty bobby pin, and I am going to open that up and attach that to the end of my hair. So just like that, you guys can see that. And then I'm going to take the lock jewelry, and I want to go a little bit further down my hair too. So as close to the end as you can get your bobby pin to stay. I'm going to take the lock jewelry, of course, right side up. So when I'm installing it, I don't want to hold it like this or upside down. I want to install it the way I want it to be on my lock. So I'm just going to install it right side up. And then I'm going to place the end of my bobby pin straight down into the opening of the lock jewelry. So I'm placing it straight down. Now my bobby pin is through the lock jewelry, and then I'm gonna grab the bobby pin from the other end and basically just pull, watch out for the jewel, I'm just gonna pull my hair through the lock jewelry. And if your locks are smaller, it should slip right through, but just gonna pull, and I'm kind of sliding. If you guys can see, I'm sliding the lock jewelry up while this hand pulling my hair down here. So I'm just kind of going up And then once I feel that the end of my hair has made it through the end of the lock jewelry, I'm gonna take it out of the bobby pin. So I'm taking that out, and then I'm just gonna pull the end of my lock gently through the jewelry. So just like that. So if I want to leave it on the end, I can just leave it like that and we're done. So I'm just gonna slide it up just a little bit because of where I want it to lay. And I'm also kind of like rotating it too, just because I kind of want it to face forward when it lays down, but I pay attention to how my lock naturally falls. And so I'm gonna rotate it since it's a little bit too forward for me. I'm just gonna rotate it a little bit going backward, and I'm gonna pull it up to where my lock gets a little skinnier. And I'm gonna rotate it again, and then there we are. It is now attached. So of course, like I was saying, I can customize it, go up or down towards the root of my hair or towards the middle or towards the end. So I'm just gonna leave it just like that. And that is how she looks. How cute, how cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so that was pretty much all that I wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys the back of my hair as well. So let me turn around a little bit. So here's that piece that I put in, and then I put another shell right here, and I attached it with, if you guys can see, attached it with a gold ring. So I thought that was cute, thought it was different. So I have that one, I have this one, of course. And then I have one down the middle of my hair, and like I said, I installed my my lock sprinkles back in. So happy about that. And then here's this side, cute lock jewelry. And then I got two shells going on here. I put a gold ring on this one as well too, and this one is towards the end of my hair. So how cute is that, y'all? Oh, it's so cute. I like it. And I feel like with a retwist, man, don't talk to me, even though I love my hair like this. But yeah, I love, 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 love this jewelry. And sometimes if you're not feeling a bunch of jewelry in your hair, you can of course take pieces out. Like I might just keep this one shell, but I might take these two out and then this one out. But then I might always keep this one in my, if I can find it, this one in my head, just because this is more simple. It's literally just this, no charms, no anything. So yeah, y'all. So yeah, guys, that was all I wanted to show you guys today. I am loving my like jewelry. Like I said, I'll have the person's name that I got this from on Etsy down below in the description box. But again, thank you guys so much for watching another video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're trying out some lock jewelry yourself, please let me know in the comments. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.